Capricorn, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Wow, Capricorn. You are hoping to burn it all down and start anew. Like, there's no other way to read this card. You want to be the tower. Actually, you don't even want to be the tower. You want to be the lightning that makes the tower fall. It is you're done. You want to burn it to the ground and start from the beginning. That's what you're hoping for. So I generally don't speak on the astrological significance of a particular card unless unless the card that ties to your astrological sign shows up in your read. Here you are. This is the card of Capricorn. And it's funny that this is in the anxiety because it's kind of like you don't know if you're in your own power. Does that make sense? So it's like you're hoping to tear everything down and start anew. You just want to scrap whatever idea you were working with and just move forward. But you don't know if that is really the best thing to do. You don't know if you're going to have the power to rebuild. You don't know how this is going to affect you in the long run. All you know is this isn't working and you want it to be over. And I can see why this would be an anxiety for you or a fear, because usually Capricorns need a plan. And that's the fear here, is like you're hoping to just knock it all over and just build something better, but you don't have a plan B. And that's causing you some anxiety. The truth of the matter is, I don't think a lot can hold you down because you can't make room for new growth with all this mess standing in the way. So it's almost like you have to clear the game board in order to start anew. And you're the type of person who, once you get started on a project, you take a systematic approach. And there's kind of a knowing where to start, but you don't have the whole thing mapped out. But in reality, I see you having the potential, because aces are about high potential and low resolution. You have the potential to process this through a particular framework and come out the other side with something greater than the sum of its parts. Oh, yeah. And here's the thing, though. There's a big change coming no matter what you do. Even if you aren't the one who tears this down, it will fall apart eventually. Because there's a big change coming and your life is headed in a very different direction than what you intended just a few months ago. But what universe is asking is, have you learned your lesson? Because if you just drop everything and let it go, there's really nothing to be had there. But if you take it down and you repurpose it, well, then there's something there. So the question is, as you find the potential for new growth and as you start to make this recipe for this ultimate change in your life, it's what you carry with you that's important. So before you tear it all down, figure out what lessons you've been ignoring. Or else you'll just find yourself in the same position again and again and again. There's a karmic cycle here that needs to be broken, which is why you're so concerned about whether or not you're in your power. You're used to managing the same problem over and over and over again. This tower moment is for you to end that problem. It's to do it differently so you never, ever have to go through it again. So the question that the universe is asking, are you going to find the upper hand, learn that lesson, and break that karmic cycle? Or are you just going to be stuck in the same position another 6 months or a year from now? The choice is yours, Capricorn. It's a little scary to get off that karmic cycle because we get used to the same problems over and over. It's that old saying, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. You're going to learn something new about yourself if you do it differently and learn your lessons. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. Good luck with this. I'll see you next week.